Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jerron, and I am here with the first video of my new channel, JD Collectibles. So, of course, if you follow me on Instagram at JD Collectibles, you will know that I have been very heavy on the collecting front over the last, about the last year, really. I've just started collecting more wrestling figures primarily, as well as, other wrestling merchandise and things of that nature, as well as some anime stuff. But for the most part, wrestling is going to be my focus. So I have started back subscribing to Pro Wrestling Crate. I subscribed to Pro Wrestling Crate off and on for most of the last year and a half. Took a little break from it, but now I am back, and let's see what this month's box entails. I actually got this a couple of days ago, and finally I'm around. I finally have a chance to shoot a video, so just want to share what's in here and just kind of get back, or really start to post some things on a consistent basis in regards to my collection, different videos about the types of figures that I have, kind of highlighting also my wrestling books and magazines more, and just a lot of those little knickknacks and things that I have around. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I love this box. I mean, the box is just really sturdy, really catches the attention. You see the Pro Wrestling Crate website. So if you're interested in Pro Wrestling Crate, you can go to that site right there to sign up or get more information. And Pro Wrestling Crate is by Pro Wrestling Tees, which is the t-shirt company that makes so much of the t-shirts for, actually I think they're AEW's main distributor. So All Elite Wrestling, a lot of their merchandise, I think all their merchandise as far as their t-shirts and things go, t-shirts, jackets, whatnot, are produced by Pro Wrestling Tees. So Pro Wrestling Tees, they have a lot of just wrestling paraphernalia across the board for any wrestling fan. So let's look and see. And this is a little card that they have every month. So this is actually retro wrestling. So we're on the other side. It has a listing of everything that's in here, but in order to keep with the suspense, we're going to overlook that. So we can tell from this that this month's theme is retro wrestling. And let's see our first t-shirt, and looks pretty good. And I'm at this desk. This desk may not have been the best area from a spacing perspective. I guess it kind of appeared to be, though, compared. I wanted to do it in an area where there was some lighting. So here in my sunroom, this is a pretty good area, but I may have been wrong. But I'm going to actually sit down, and I think that may make it a little better. And let me slide this back a bit. So we have this Iron Sheik t-shirt. Iron Sheik. Break your back, make you humble. Of course, Iron Sheik, one of the big stars of wrestling back in the 80s, former WWE champion. Pretty good quality, and that's one thing I do like Pro Wrestling, and as opposed to other crate services that I have subscribed to. Pro Wrestling Tees, the quality of their shirts are just bar none. I mean, this is just a good heather gray shirt, and I love a good gray t-shirt. I would definitely wear this without question. So we're just gonna slide that over to the side. We have this is a flyer promoting the Andy Kaufman versus Lawler t-shirt from the legendary Andy Kaufman Lawler feud back in Memphis wrestling back in the 80s, early 80s. Funny, I actually just watched the Jerry Lawler documentary "It's Good to Be King" on the WWE Network over the weekend, and then I see this this little flyer in here. Interesting how life works out like that. And another, yes, not 2 for 2, another gray t-shirt. Okay, and we got, oh yes, Macho Man. You can never go wrong with Macho Man. And man, I wish I may have to actually, I don't want to, yeah, I may have to switch, because no, I'm going to keep it here since I do like this lighting over here. But yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Man, Savage just, I mean, I think more than any other wrestler from any wrestler from the past, Randy Savage, his merchandise just holds up so well today because that nostalgic. I mean, he's just such a cool wrestler. I mean, just his look with the shades and with the robes, and then the colorful ring jackets and tassels. I mean, Randy Savage is just the epitome of cool when it comes to old school wrestling. I think, like I said, I think his style translates more to today's wrestling than a lot of other legends. And that's a really nice shirt, so I will have to wear that too. And I realized that, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it here. Yeah, huh? The fanny pack, now that's a good quality fanny. I can't say that I will ever use this, but if you know your wrestling history, fanny packs were huge in the wrestling amongst wrestlers back in the 90s. If you go to any, just go to Google, and if you were to say just Google, wrestlers or wrestlers backstage, just something about, or even just read through some old 90s wrestling magazines. Usually outside of the ring, when wrestlers are on the road, or when they were at appearances or signing autographs or whatnot, you would always more than likely see wrestlers with the fanny packs. I mean, this was just like a it was just the standard apparel back then. You don't really, and it was just standard apparel in the 90s overall. Fanny packs really went out of style, I believe, definitely in the, I would say late 90s, definitely by the 2000s. You weren't seeing much of anyone wear fanny packs in public, but this is a very good nostalgic, retro piece to add to the collection. I like that. And my favorite part about my favorite part about the Pro Wrestling Crate are the Micro Brawlers figures. You get one of these in each box, and this is Kamala, WWE star back in the 80s and 90s. Well, actually, more so, I think WWE more so, I want to say. I remember Kamala definitely in the 90s, but he was a big star in wrestling across the board. He was big in a number of territories back in the 80s before he went to WWE, and he was certainly well known in the world class promotion in Dallas. With the Von Erichs, he was one of the main heels there. And these figures are I like them because even they have the exaggerated, I like the comical features of them, but also they're just really sturdy, figures. So I like those. Really like those Micro Brawlers. And put that over there. Up next, we have an Ultimate Warrior collector's pin, and that's some really good quality right there. Something you can I can attach to a shirt, or either kind of put it on the board. We have a Ric Flair DVD. Ric Flair High Spots Wrestling Network presents Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game. Is this a Okay, so like it's a DVD of matches. Okay. Ric Flair versus Pat O'Connor. That's interesting. Dusty Rhodes, Harley Race, Flair and Crusher Blackwell versus Barry Windham, Kerry Von Erich. I have to give that a look. We have a poster, which is actually wow. Okay, so matter of fact, I'm gonna make this a little easier. So so you can get the full feel of this poster, and this is the autograph photo that comes every month. I'm gonna just put this crate to the side so I can fully display this poster. Now, so this is the poster of the Kaufman and Lawler match. Wow. Now, this is good. This is nice quality. This is something that definitely will go on the wall. Yeah, Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, April 5th, 1982. Of course, the King Lawler, Andy Kaufman from Taxi fame. Wow, that is nice. And then watch wrestling on WMC TV Channel 5, which was the channel in that Memphis wrestling aired on. I mean, wow, that's nice. That's actually one of the nicer pieces ever to come in a Pro Wrestling Crate box. I'm definitely going to keep that protected. And last but not least, we have our autograph photo. And is that... Okay, I thought there was something else. Okay, and we have the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. The Double A. Currently, he serves as in, well, of course, Arn Anderson, first and foremost, legendary member of the Four Horsemen. Probably the best DDT in the business, right along with Jake the Snake Roberts, and unquestionably the best bomb buster in wrestling history, Arn Anderson. Also former NWA and WWE Tag Team Champion. His tag team with Tully Blanchard, regarded as one of the best tag teams of the 80s. Just incredible worker whose career was cut short by a neck injury in 1997, but since then Anderson's gone on to, you know, back producer roles in WCW, WWE, and now in AEW. So very nice picture. So this is it, everyone. These are the contents of the my gosh, what month is this? Of the so I guess, yeah, of the March Pro Wrestling Crate retro wrestling theme. So we have this Ric Flair DVD, Ultimate Warrior pin, Kamala figure, Jerry Lawler, Andy Kaufman poster, Arn Anderson autograph photo, Pro Wrestling Tees fanny pack, and a Macho Man t-shirt and an Iron Sheik t-shirt. So I am highly impressed. This is sometimes, I mean, usually with Pro Wrestling Crate, they're all pretty good. There aren't many of the Pro Wrestling Crate boxes that I've gotten where I can say that I haven't been satisfied with the majority of what's in there, but this is a step up from the norm, though. I mean, I really like the quality of those two shirts. I would definitely get some wear out of those, and then this poster, I mean, I think those are the real strong selling points of it, and of course the Micro Brawlers figure. So if it were just those 4 items alone, I think it would still be worth the price. So cool. So I'm satisfied, and looks like next month is actually even more. I'm gonna like that even more because we got a lucha theme, which means there definitely may be a lucha libre wrestling max. I'm hoping, but yeah, lucha, and as we can see, next month's box will feature the Lucha Brothers, El Generico, Luchasaurus, Dr. Wagner Jr., Taya Valkyrie, Los Guerreros, and Perro Agallo Jr. So, looking very forward to that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, JD Collectibles. We're just doing a lot of things now. Just really trying to get my collection out there. Just also use my collection just to educate people about wrestling history. And of course, if you follow me on Instagram, Instagram is our main form of communication. So definitely, if you're on Instagram, give me a follow or like some of my pictures. Start a dialogue. I do my best to try to respond to every person that comments, as well as on this video, of course. So if you like this video, definitely comment. We can start some discussion if you have any questions, and you can look forward to seeing more content from me on a regular basis. Hope you all have a good day, and I will talk to you again after a while.